How's Miami been for you the last 10 or so days?
It's been, mostly good. We're here for a fight, so as well I've been enjoying the weather and all that. I've been staying, locked in my cell, the bedroom and just meditating.
And you've been in a gym, a very noisy gym. We were there, it's sweaty. And you did a sparring session. Was it important to you to have one American sparring session?
Yeah, it was good to, to find out things and just, draw a line. That was it. That was the last bit of sparring I needed. All the hard work's done back in London. So all of this is just time to wind down and save up that energy for a fight.
Now, sometimes fighters can lose their way in the 2 weeks before a fight, especially when they're in a hotel, a fight hotel. Have you found enough to occupy your mind, but not too much that's left you sort of itchy to do things?
Yeah. You know what? In training camp, I've just been doing one thing and focusing on one thing. So out here, it's no different. It's just time to, when is the bell going to ring? That's all I'm waiting for.
And when you're floating around this hotel, it's the fight hotel. Trevor Bryan's in this hotel.
Yeah.
Have you shared a lift or been near each other at breakfast?
Bumped into each other a few times,
Spoken to each other?
Oh no, not yet. But we're going to see
When you see each other, it'll be different.
Exactly.
Have you studied Trevor Bryan? I mean, have you looked at different tapes of his fights?
I've seen, bits here and there. Right now I want to get in there and feel him out. Feeling what he's got, and test his chin out. Go for, just go through all the things that I got in my, armory, and just, go in there and deliver. And
this hot period in Miami, because it's quite hot. I mean, if we're sitting here, we can just sweat without doing anything. It's quite
true.
Has that been good for you? Have you enjoyed that part of it? The being in Miami, being away from home, being in a very different environment. Have you enjoyed that, Daniel?
It is, yeah. I'd like to come back sometime, but on a, on
a holiday.
Yeah, exactly. Exploring the place a bit more, but yeah, it's been good. The weather has been great, and it's been a whole different environment from back home. So.
And that 6 rounds of sparring, it was in that gym, the Muhammad Ali Centre gym in the park there, so it was noisy. What was that like for you? What was that like with the atmosphere and the noise?
It was good, an American gym. I'd love to come back, as I said before, and do a whole damn
whole camp
out here, and try to see what that's like, and go into a fight off the back of that. All right.
Has this given you the flavour for, excuse the expression, the big time? Have you got a sense that this is what it's like? You're in a fight hotel, you've got a big fight coming up, and is that something that you like?
It is.
Going forward?
I've got the opportunity for the massive thing. This is a stepping stone to the world, the major belt. So.
And it's an essential stepping stone.
Yeah, definitely. I've worked hard for it, and I've been given this opportunity, so I'm going to take it with both hands. And
is it sort of like you're here in this hotel, so can you sense how big it would be later on for some of those bigger fights that are out there? Because let's get it right, you're about to enter a division that's full of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fights for you going ahead over a 5-year period, providing you win.
Yeah, exactly. First off Saturday. After that we can talk all we want about who's next, but I'm not taking my eyes off of him. I'm not underestimating him. I'm going in there 100% to take him out, and devastation.
I was talking to your sister, and she gave me a great line. She said you stop becoming her brother and you become this beast at some point in the sort of day of the fight, or maybe even in the dressing room. Do you recognise that in yourself? That change?
Yeah, it's the zone, isn't it? It's the zone. I'm halfway there now. So.
Can you feel it a little bit now, even in the last 3 or 4 days?
Just getting pumped up, really. It's in there. It's waiting to come out now. So.
Ready to fight?
Yeah, that's it.
And on the day of a fight, especially because you're going to be away from home. I know you've fought away from home before, don't get me wrong. I know you've been on the road as well. But are you looking for signs in yourself? Like when you get up in the morning, do you sort of go, yeah, I feel good? In the afternoon, when you've had your meal, are there things that you look for, signs that tell you that everything's going well?
No, I've been reading that since I was a little kid. This has been a long time coming, from the age of about 7 years old. So this is the dream. So I'm ready to take it.
It's been a long journey for you, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Lots of pit stops.
All the clubs, all the pit stops, all the ups and downs, the comebacks, and here we are.
Because it's not always been plain sailing.
No.
You know, obviously there was the Joe Joyce loss, but even as an amateur, there was that sort of idea that you were part of a system, but not really part of the system because there were established fighters. But you just kept focused. You kept that dream.
Yeah, we've gotten here today. You know, my dad's been behind me by 100%, and you know, the support from my family. They've all gotten here today, so we're ready to take it with both hands.
I've seen you walking around with your dad, and all you seem to do, the pair of you, is laugh. Like that, that's all you seem to do.
Yeah, I know.
He's over there, you see him laughing, I can hear him laughing, I see you laughing.
Yeah, well, you've got to keep it loose, man. Stay loose out here. Stay loose.
You know, you've got all of the guys, or not most of the guys from the gym with you, 5 or 6 of the guys from the gym with you, including your sister. Is that important to you, Dan, that kind of club feel?
Yeah, it's a bit like being back at home, really. It's a gym, isn't it? Gym's a gym, and, you know, when it's good to have a busy gym. It's good to, I suppose, have that energy in there, not just for you, but the coach and everyone. You know, these fighters are all fighting soon as well, so it's great that they're out here having a holiday and a fight training camp.
And most of them have made their own way. They're paying to be here. So it's not like they're being funded by somebody. You know, they've chosen to fly to Miami, pay for the hotels, pay for the food, and pay for their flights. I think that's terrific for you. Great testament to you.
No, 100%. You know, they're all serious fighters, so they're out there, you know, to learn and, you know, get sparring in this gym.
Is that important to you, having all those fighters around you talking, and just the idea that they are all learning? So there's the Azim brothers at this stage, obviously Fowler, who you've known over the years, Anthony Fowler you've known over the years, and your sister, of course, you've been with her the whole time. Is it quite good, that sort of feeding off each other?
It's good because, you know, they're young. You know, most of them are young. They're just starting out, and where I was a few years back, I would have loved to be out here.
You're starting to feel a bit like you're a senior now.
Yeah, I am.
like you're an old boy now.
Yeah, I would have loved to be out here, man. I'm 24 now. I've been pro about 4 years, so.
Since you were a baby.
Yeah, exactly.
And you were 19 forever. Do you remember?
Yeah.
You were 19 for about 4 years.
When am I going to start? And here we are.
What do you imagine it'll be like on fight day and fight night? Do you think you'll feel different than you have in the past, Daniel?
Maybe. You know, it's America, so, you know, we're going to be, I feel probably there will be, you know, more. I might be even better. I think I'll be better. You know, I think, you know, I'll perform better than I've out before, bring out something, you know, special, something wonderful.
Can you sense that in yourself? Like during this 10 days, you're sensing that?
Yeah, feeling, you know, there's something special going to come out of me, and can't wait for it now. And
I know you're a realist, but are you allowing yourself to dream about those enormous fights in 6 months, a year, 18 months, 2 years? Are you allowing yourself to just dream about them a little bit?
Yeah, every now and then I'm, speaking with people, you know, letting me know that this is where this leads to. This is a stepping stone for the big belts, you know, the Joshuas, you name them. They're out there.
The big fighters out there.
The big fighters out there.
Because this lifts you to the very top of the chasing pack, doesn't it?
Yeah. This is, they want to come, they're going to have to come through you again to get the belt and get the chance. So it's all up for grabs. Saturday is the day.
Yeah, Saturday is the day, and too many people, I think, have dismissed Trevor Bryan, suggesting that he's an easy touch. But talking to Shane McGuigan, he's convinced that Trevor Bryan's a lot better than we think he is. He's a lot better than people are telling us. Is that
we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Well, I'm going to go in there and test that chin and see for myself. I want to
test it early.
Of course. You know, see, he's never. I think he's been protected a little bit. Yeah. You know, he's been carried through. You know, picked the right fights, but you know, all of that is talk. I want to go in there and test him out.
Yeah. You're ready now, aren't you, Dan? You can fight this afternoon, couldn't you?
Of course.
This could be the morning of the fight.
I'm in shape. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. You know, it's an early start. You know, it's like 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So have you done anything to adjust to that time? Because generally you'd be fighting 11 o'clock, or we don't care about time because we're in Miami.
Yeah, but back home, what time would that be about?
Oh, like 11:30. So that'd be about the time you normally fight.
So it's no different. No changes really needed.
Yeah. You know, everyone talks about how you don't have a break. It's boxing, gym, boxing, shower, eat, gym. Is that really true? I mean, you must be some downtime. You must be playing.
You've got to have downtime.
You're kidding us, aren't you?
You've got to have downtime in this game. It's too intense sometimes. So you've got to just unwind a little bit. But I haven't even thought about that. I've totally focused on Saturday. Totally focused. It's about everything really. The world title, a dream from a little kid to now, and this is it, chasing it.
Can you remember the first time you had that dream and what fight it was you were watching? Or was it like a Lennox Lewis fight or something like that? Can you remember that, Dan?
Probably my dad put that in my head. You
Yeah.
know that this is for you. He saw something in me, and he's been by my side ever since. So, and of course, you know, watching Lennox Lewis, Frank Bruno, and all the top boys at that time, the big four: Lennox, Bruno, Tyson, and that era.
Because you've got to meet. I don't know if you've met Tyson, but I know you've met Lennox, and I know you and Frank Bruno have spent some time together. It's good being with those old guys, isn't it? Those idols, man.
We're like buddies now. You know, we're brothers in spirit. You know, we're all going for the same thing.
And the one thing is, at least Frank doesn't eye you up. When Lennox meets heavyweights, he's always eyeing them up, working out. It's true, isn't it? When you're with Lennox, he's looking at you and he's trying to see how big your neck is. He's working out how he would do against you. He's got a fighting spirit, Lennox, still.
Yeah, I suppose in this game, it's a blood sport, isn't it? We're gladiators, so we've always got that mentality.
Yeah, and it's true. I mean, you're right. It is a blood sport, and you do have that mentality. But at the same time, those guys can teach you so much, can't they?
Yeah. Oh yeah. From the lessons I've learned from them and my dad, it's all going to come out on Saturday.
And I don't know if you know, but Larry Holmes has flown in. He's flown. He's been
for this fight. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been working with Trevor Bryan. I'm not quite sure in what capacity.
Yeah.
But Larry's going to be here, and I know you've met him because he came to your gym, didn't he?
Oh yeah. He can't fight for him though. So.
Yeah, so you're fighting Trevor Bryan, not Larry Holmes.
No. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so we're all looking forward to it. Daniel, let me get close to it now. How do you see the fight going? Once you get in that ring, you're inside the casino, all those years of dreaming, it's ding ding first round, what happens?
Got to work, deliver straight away, straight off the back. Intense, you know, this is how I fight. I'm just going to make it my fight from the very first bell.
Take it to him, test him.
Yeah, test the chin.
You keep saying that, and that's something you sense. You want to put him under pressure and find out what he's got and what he can take.
Yeah, that's me all over. I'm an intense type of fighter. I go for the kill straight away, and whatever it takes to win, by any means necessary.